Hello everyone and welcome back to Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. In the last session, we explored Shoma's mind in his Somnium and things went pretty well. And then we finished the route, swapped to the other route, and things went pretty badly for everyone's favourite square-headed man. He is now half a man. His head is now a rectangle. So, we need to figure out what happened. But before we do that... what kind of car do you want? A supercar? Cars are an embodiment of the opposite sex. That means you like celeb men. Do I? Not so sure about that one. Little bit unsure. Little bit unsure about that one. Let's go to Tama's room and let's try out those outfits that we got at the end of last part. Before we get too deep in here.
Hey, what's wrong? You're burning up.
I actually am. It's fucking like 32 degrees C here today and I want to die.
Feeling good, Tama?
I always feel good. Want me to make you feel good too?
Yes, please. Right, dress up. Costumes are now available for previously cleared scenes.
I'll dress up the way you like.
Ryuki's clothes.
Pants aren't bad either. Pants aren't bad either.
Mermaid
Welcome
outfit.
home, Sea King. How about we make out?
Wow, they just really go ahead and say that, huh? That's cute. That is very cute.
Meow meow.
Oh god.
Purr, purr.
Okay, those are awful paws. Wasn't there something else? Did we get something else? I guess not. That is kind of cute.
Worried about health?
They say that too? What does that mean?
Ah. Do you treat your body well?
I'm careful of what I eat.
Are you malfunctioning? Aren't you young? Then eat and drink like crazy! Eat
I've had
tons
that
of junk
part of
food
my
covered
life.
in oil and artificial flavors. What you need now is genetically modified corn, potatoes, tonkotsu ramen, large pizzas, and fried rice from Pandora Express! Now call Gooper Eats!
Gooper eats. Okay, that's enough of that. What a strange feature. What a very strange feature. Oh wait, was there another... Is there more to unlock in the evaluation thing? Maybe? Class up! C1 to D3. These costumes were added. Entomologist and prison garb. Oh, I guess this will be the achievement we get for finishing the route we're currently on. Because that was route 2, right? Okay, what about those? What were the ones we just got there then?
Don't be so stiff. Come a little It's fine. Dress me as you please.
Were they for... I guess they were for, Aiba? So I guess when we play as Mizuki, there'll be... Tama's room will just become Aiba's room, I suppose. But that's going to be significantly weirder, because Aiba looks like a kid. So, not sure I'll be doing any of that.
Ryuki, you should talk to the others first.
Yes, who should we start with? Okay, let's start with you. Wink!
I can't link sync now. Not enough battery.
Oh, sure. Are you okay?
She seems very shook up. We should let her be for now.
She's in shock.
I see. No one saw anything.
Okay. Are you the ones that helped me?
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
I was tied up with that?
Yeah, your hands and feet were tied really tight.
Oh, that's just a thing that me and Tama do. Don't worry about it.
When we arrived, we found you on the ground in that state. So, Kizzy and I untied the rope.
Did you see anyone?
By anyone, do you mean the culprit?
No, I mean, did you see literally anyone?
Well, anyone at all. Like, any suspicious figures, maybe?
No, we did not see a single soul.
I see.
How'd you get here?
Well...
Ah, there you are. Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
He's a taxi driver.
What? Oh, I am but a humble taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these four here?
Indeed, that is correct. I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the
I don't
CD
care, mate.
player.
I really don't care.
I smashed it with my fist.
Who asked?
Okay.
Who asked?
Why are you telling me this?
That is just how terrible with machines I am. That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked. And while I was fumbling
You know
my
who
way through
didn't
the payment-
ask? Me. He said the girl with blue hair ran out. So it was Amame.
Mame did?
So she got out of the car first.
Naturally, I was quite flustered by this rowdy display. And so I continued to fumble for 3, 4, no, perhaps even 5 minutes or so. I somehow managed to process the payment, but I was still quite bothered. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely forgot to hand over the receipt.
What were the other three in the back seat doing during all that?
They were waiting the entire time. The card was Kizzy's, but she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I didn't get out.
Okay, so she might have seen something that they did not. But she ain't talking.
Well, now that that's settled, I will be off. If you'll excuse me.
Mama went into the studio by herself?
Yes. Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together. Mame was already inside.
What is it, Ryuki? Does something bother you about that?
No, it's nothing.
I mean, the thing that bothers me is she is significantly more traumatized than the others. She is not talking at all. So, maybe she saw something that they did not. Why are you here?
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about terror and going to Divida, so I got worried and came over. Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should track you down. I think it was about 2.5 hours after you left that we decided. We thought we should just come straight here and...
It's 11:30 p.m. now, by the way.
Did you see anyone?
No, I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio.
You okay?
I guess so.
Alright. Yoink. Shoma. Sorry about your dad, mate.
What can you even say in a situation like this?
I can say, sorry about your dad, mate.
How could this have happened?
Well, you see, we failed to get the information from him for no reason at all. And then we allowed him to come here. And, we just collapsed when the fucking Bats video started playing, or whatever one it was. I'm pretty sure it was an old one, but I don't know if it was Bats specifically. You okay? Let me guess, no response.
Of course he's not okay. Komeiji was his father.
Did you see anyone? Let me guess, no response. Shocker. Shocker! This place is called...
Tama, have you contacted Abyss and HQ?
This place is called Divider. More like Divide. Because he got cut in half. Ha 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 ha.
Way ahead of you. The investigation team should arrive soon. I've also arranged for a counselor.
That's a good shout.
All 4 of them are in a really bad mental state.
Shoma?
Are you okay?
Wow, one of the last things he said to his dad was that he should just die. Oof.
Shoma, wait!
Don't just stand there, Ryuki! Go after him!
Right.
Sure. Wait, we didn't get to inspect the corpse. I guess maybe we'll come back and do that later? I suppose. By the time I ran out the studio, he was gone. The other 3 must have decided to split up because they scattered. I thought it would be better to search a wider area and got in my car, but...
I don't see him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state.
Ferris wheel?
Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might go.
Where he might go. I got it. Shoma must be there.
Banana, 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 yep.
Shoma!
Well, no big deal. It's a Ferris wheel. He'll come back down if we just wait.
Why do I get the feeling like that's not going to happen because they said that? The way they said that so matter-of-factly makes me think that something's going to happen and he's going to come down dead or something. Or he just won't be in there, or I don't know. That could be a good reason for the Ferris wheel to be a key art thing, like it is. Well known. Ryuki Chapter 4 R1.
Anyway, this is all a load of bull. Today is Valentine's Day.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh, but I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
More importantly, Shoma was on the number 2 car, right?
Why do you ask?
Because...
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
I thought so. If that's the case, he should be back soon.
Then do you want to go get dinner or something, Tama? Like, you know, just me and you? Someplace nice?
What? No. How?
Yep, thought so. Somehow he has vanished from inside a Ferris wheel. Now that is an interesting mystery.
How? We checked every one of the cars, but I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be. It can't be. I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Uh-oh, it's psycho time.
Hold on! Don't tell me it's happening again!
having a normal one. Oh, we're having a normal one. So, how the fuck did he disappear? There are two options. The only two options are he never actually got on it, or there is a second way off it. Obviously, he's not like hiding in another car or something because they checked him all. So, he either never got in the first place and they somehow used, I don't know, holograms?
Do you know about this place?
Mirrors, something that made it look as though he was walking into a car, but actually he never did. Or there is somehow something at the top that is another way off, but like that would require, I don't know, that would require some like overhang building, but that is also, I don't know, painted like the skyline, so if you look up you don't see it, it just blends into the background or something. That seems unlikely. I feel like the more likely option is he never actually got on in the first place, but I don't know exactly how.
I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality.
Oh yeah, we know all about that.
If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey, Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean.
Yeah, got that.
You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine. Coming to this shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything. Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart.
Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it. For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
I've got really bad news about the next 6 years of your life, mate. You're not going to solve it for a long time, and then Mizuki will probably be the one to actually solve it.
Sheesh, really... Fine, I'll do it. But promise me that after the investigation, you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this.
Close my eyes and let's do it? Well, if you insist, Tom.
So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
Not true.
No, that's not true.
Could have been Amame.
There's another person that could have tipped it over.
Yep.
When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna,
You don't need to go over this so
Shoma.
slowly.
The first one
We
to go into
have
the
just
studio
heard this
was-
information.
Amame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Amame tipped over the camera?
I'm suggesting it is a possibility.
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
Virtual reality activation! Alright, okay, so, got the rope.
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
Interesting. No x-ray here, just thermo and normal, okay. Mannequin. Okay, is there anything in this room that can actually be done thermal? Over here. Hot water and footprints. Okay, let's look at the electric kettle.
The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that or it was bumped or something. The floor is wetter than my...
Pardon?
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist? I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
Alright, and then someone trod in it?
Footprints from the water. Seeing that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side. The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the 2 exits.
So why are there footprints of her walking over the door, but there are no footprints of her walking back? But if the door was locked, then she would have walked up to it, tried it, not been able to go anywhere, and then had to turn around, and she would be tracking those same hot footprints back through the room. But the footprints only go up to the door, and then stop. Which means she did go through the door.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Cool.
Okay.
So what's up
It
with
looks
Amame?
like we're pretty
She
much
got a
done
nail stuck in the rope.
investigating here.
But she was definitely not, like, she definitely didn't have anything to do with it in the first place, because she was with the rest of them. She only entered the room a few minutes before they did. So she entered the room, saw that we were tied up. She came over and tried to untie us, maybe, but failed, but one of her nails got caught in the rope. She saw something and it scared her and she sprinted, maybe, knocked over the tripod. She was sprinting to the right. Maybe she was, I don't know, was she just trying to run to the door? Because from where I was tied up, it's kind of like a straight line through tripod, kettle, door-ish. So maybe she knocked that over, knocked the kettle over, stood in the water as it fell, over to the door. But I don't know why. And obviously if the door's locked now, but it wasn't locked then, otherwise there'd be footprints coming back, then...
I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
Checked our ropes.
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints.
Yeah.
So the first thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope.
Yeah.
But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
Maybe she saw someone? Was the culprit still here?
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Straight line. Tripod, kettle, door.
Here. Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
Man, this is great. This is exactly what I was just saying.
And then what?
Onto the kettle.
She came here next. Mame and the hot water
Whoops.
spilled on the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's just what
then?
I was saying.
Well, they stopped right in front of the western door. The door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then...
Wait, what? If it was locked for her as well, then why are there no footprints?
Tama, Do you have any
He
ideas?
literally just said that the rope had to be first because there were no wet footprints around it, so she couldn't have done it after after stepping in the water. Which means that the game agrees that she would have continued to make footprints if she hadn't left through that door. But now it's saying that she didn't leave through that door, so I don't get it. Did she take her shoes off?
Why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio.
Yeah.
While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but... well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
It's everyone's least
Again?
favorite part.
You got a problem?
Yes, it's pointless. It's let's go over the information for the 3rd time in a row.
So, are you...
No.
Okay.
I said no.
Ready? Action!
It's skipping
I'm
time.
going to cast you out. Let's start with...
Prefer.
We've literally just been through all this twice.
You're really shitty.
Well,
Were you, Mr. This is what...
Mame.
That's when Terror ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay.
God. Why do you make...
Okay, go on.
And then run into the...
Very, very smooth. Very, very
then run into
smooth.
the tape.
But then if this door was locked, she'd have been caught
She
unless he
discovers
ran
the
away.
west door is completely locked.
Okay, so now this should be new, whatever they say next.
Cut! You were doing so well.
So she supposedly has seen who it is. But then I guess we've been
Anyway,
told who it
she's
is, and it's someone called
cornered
Dahlia,
and-
apparently, and that means nothing to us, so...
Huh. What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
Okay. Why was X-ray not available then? It was just normal vision and thermo.
I knew it.
Oh, they're still here. That's them. Stood there right now.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
So I'm guessing the reason
This
she said
next
she
is
didn't
just
see it
speculation,
is
but-
because he said, if you fucking tell anyone, I'm going to come out with my 50 caliber handgun and shoot everyone.
Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame, but then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like,
Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
then
Yeah.
they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
And then we all ran out. And then I was like, what, we're not going to investigate the body? And it's because they needed to give the dude time to get out the room before we put it together.
Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
And wearing a mask, so she didn't actually see who it was.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now.
Yeah, but just wearing a mask, so not gonna help much.
Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk.
True.
Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
Damn, that's happening a lot these days, huh? Called some people, none of them picked up.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
To go to the hospital?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
At least that's what Thomas said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how he was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. Right, yeah. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I have a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
Boop. Boop. Oh boy, that's a bunch of places. I guess we will go top to bottom as usual. Central Hospital. Central Hospital. Uh-oh. Not again. Not so soon.
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Hold on. My stay here? What are you talking about?
You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling.
Uh-oh. What's the time? How long have we been here? I'm guessing we didn't just get here. Wink!
Doctor, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be doing this at the hospital. Put your ball away.
Bruh.
No playing Kusemon Go in the hospital.
Oh. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Who are you?
My name is Hanayo Nasu. I'm a nurse at this hospital. I used to go by a different name.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce. So I'm going back to my maiden name.
How long have I been here?
It's been a few hours since you arrived.
A few hours? Impossible.
Stay at the hospital?
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup? I'm sure the doctor would have told you everything.
No, I have no idea.
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of bad news. Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction.
No way. Really?
Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Tama, is this true?
Motherfucker, you literally can't remember the last few hours.
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious. We need to begin treatment immediately.
Well, alrighty.
I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
Is he gonna fuck off before she gets back?
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay here.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case. Please, Tama, just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask. Please let me do this. Please. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Ah, fine. But you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Thanks, Tama.
Alrighty. This is fine. This is definitely fine. No issues here. Marble.